Hello, everyone. My name is Jorge Mendez, and I'm the Director of Programs here at the Watson Semester Accelerator. It is truly an honor and a privilege to welcome each and one of you from around the world to our Spring 2021 Watson Summit. Today, we gather to celebrate our second fully virtual cohort at the Watson Semester Accelerator with 24 scholars participating from 12 different countries around the globe. Running a fully virtual program has had its challenges, including power outages, mic cutoffs, and even flooding. But in spite of it all, the scholars have persevered to build a tight-knit community from every corner of the world that sings together, that laughs together, and most importantly, that grows together. Our virtual program has also presented us with a number of exciting opportunities, including hosting master course teachers from as far away as Kampala, Uganda. Thank you, Elizabeth Kasuja. To as close as across the street at CU Boulder. Thank you, Eric Mueller. It has also allowed us to engage mentors from around the world, which means that in addition to the impressive, insightful, and inspiring leaders and entrepreneurs in our mentor network, we also have the honor to have 11 Watson alumni as mentors for this current cohort. We are incredibly proud of the work that the scholars have done this spring. Not only are they building ventures to address some of the greatest challenges of our time, but each and one of them is elevating themselves and unleashing their impact across the globe. Personally, I know that I'm a better person having had the opportunity to learn from every member of this cohort. As a quick overview, here's how tonight's event is going to look. We're going to have 5 scholars pitching their ventures. In between these pitches, we're also going to see elevator pitches from the other scholars in the cohort. We're going to recognize a current Watson scholar with the first ever Everest Award. We're going to honor a Watson alumni with this semester's Cape of Courage. We're going to reflect on the power of mentorship and honor our incredible mentors at Watson Institute. And lastly, we will wrap up the event with 3 different breakout panels focused on education, health, and the environment. It's going to be a high-energy, action-packed event. So please give a round of applause and some love in the chat to the Watson scholars who are participating today. We would also like to share that we are profoundly grateful for our corporate, foundation, and individual funders at Watson Institute, as this important work would not be possible without their support. At this time, we would like to thank the following. First, the Enlight Foundation for supporting Watson scholars with Enlight fellowships, as well as supporting our scaling strategy by creating new university partnerships. In addition, we've now run 3 Watson base camps across China thanks to their support. Base camps are a 3-day intensive version of our program. The entire Love family, Robin, Kevin, Carrick, and Aiden, from creating a full ride scholarship, the Love Peace Fellowship, to Robin's committed partnership as an advisory board member, partner, and mentor to many scholars and alumni. And Kevin's support for the Scholar Trip. The Love family is constantly finding ways to support the community of Watson Institute scholars and alumni. The Love Peace Fellow alums and mentees have been selected to Y Combinator, Echoing Green, and Forbes 30 Under 30. Robin and her family have regularly been judges during Funders Week, and once we're able to congregate safely again, you can come hang with us in the Love Launch at our space at the Hill in Boulder. We are profoundly grateful to this amazing family. Bank of the West. Thank you, Bank of the West, for generously supporting Watson Institute's mentor program, a key cornerstone to the success of the program as a whole. With Bank of the West support, we have built the mentor program to include over 100 mentors, including many who are with us tonight, and host 11 in-person and virtual events, welcoming over 1,200 people. The mentor program is one of the most impactful elements of the Watson Institute experience. A special thank you to Stephanie Teddy, VP and Head of Strategic Philanthropy at Bank of the West, who has been a great friend and a champion of Watson Institute and the young entrepreneurs that we get to work with. In addition, we were thrilled to welcome Stephanie to lead an impactful master course with Watson Institute scholars this spring, and she generously met one-on-one with many of the scholars after her master course to advise them on their ventures. The Anschutz Foundation for generously supporting the mentor program alongside Bank of the West. Techstars Foundation, a super special partner. They support Watson Institute in so many ways, including supporting the Boulder Base Camp, judging summit pitches, and providing institutional funding for our growth. This past year, approximately 10 Techstars team members engaged as mentors, master course teachers, and during Funders Week. A special thank you to Angela Madura, Christy Woodhall, Andrea Perdomo for their support in our programming, in addition to Nicole Gleros, Joseph Scarantino, and Taylor McLemore for their strategy and program design advice. And last but not least, the Techstars Foundation financially supports, in conjunction with Western Union, our impact on young entrepreneurs in Latin America. The Western Union Foundation, who they jointly funded us alongside the Techstars Foundation to expand our impact in Latin America. We partnered with the Western Union Foundation to run the second base camp in Mexico for young entrepreneurs at the Tec de Monterrey, Mexico's leading university. What is more, Western Union Foundation has gone above and beyond to engage their team members as mentors in Watson Institute's programs. The Ford Motor Company Fund. The Ford Motor Company Fund created the Ford Fund Fellowship, including Hezi Mugao, a member of the spring 2021 class who was selected to receive this prestigious fellowship and who you will be introduced to later tonight. This is a full ride fellowship for scholars to attend Watson Institute and advance their ventures. Hezi is the fourth Ford Fund Fellow at Watson Institute, and all of the Ford Fellow alumni are now expanding their impact across the world. The Martini Education and Opportunity Trust, MEOT, for creating the MEOT Fellowship at Watson Institute, an exciting new fellowship for promising change makers doing impactful work across the United States that launches this fall of 2021. The MEOT team, Brent Martini and Carrie Wise, will provide powerful supplementary programming for the MEOT Fellows. And we're excited to welcome Brent and Carrie to the beautiful Boulder this fall. Applications are currently open for this full ride fellowship. So if you know of next generation change makers doing great work in the United States, we will love your nominations. Cliff Lewis. Cliff is the mother of Robin Love and grandmother of Aiden and Carrick Love. Thank you, Lewis, for your generous support for Funders Week, for funding Funders Week in fall 2020 and seed funding for the scholars. Gary Giglio and Veronica Ruelas, proud Watson Institute parents of Teresa Giglio, spring 2018 alumna who was accepted to Columbia to graduate school. Gary and Veronica generously created the Giglio Family Scholarship Fund at Watson Institute that provides crucial scholarships to leaders from diverse backgrounds. Thank you to the entire Giglio family. Bamsi and Nirmala Sisla, who created the Sisla Tech Fellowship, which was awarded to Khalid Ahmed, who you will definitely see tonight. Kyle Lefkoff and Brad Feld, who for co-funding the Tech Fellowship at Watson Institute, awarded to Patricia Garcia, who has received numerous awards and fellowships this semester. Kyle has also been an MVP master course teacher at Watson Institute, where he leads what we call the Lefkoff seminars. Also, the Red Empress Foundation. They have supported Watson Institute since the beginning and helped us over the past 3 years with program design and development, including making a successful transition to a virtual program since spring 2020. Furthermore, Gail Nosal, who started Red Empress Foundation, and Watson Institute alum Abhinav Kanal, who together pioneered the nonprofit Funders Week curriculum and modeled to award seed funding to the scholars through the incredible organization they started together, Little Big Fund. The Wolfson Foundation. We're grateful to the entire Wolfson family and our partners at Miami-Dade College for their generous support in creating the Wolfson Foundation Scholarship Fund at Miami-Dade College. Halloran Philanthropies, a longtime partner of Watson Institute, who is bringing our Basecamp program to Bradford, Pennsylvania, and recently supported Funders Week and the launch of an exciting new Artist in Residence program. The Artist in Residence program connects the young entrepreneurs at Watson Institute with global artists to create creative collaborations to advance their collective impact. A special thank you to Brian Halloran, who is leading the Artist in Residence program and identifying the artists across the world who uniquely positioned to form collaborations with the Watson Institute scholars. Jane Miller, for her generous support creating the Jane Strode Miller Fellowship at Watson Institute, leading powerful open virtual master courses that have attracted hundreds of attendees from across the world, and her support as a leader and board member of Watson Institute. Jane also pioneered Watson Institute's recently launched collaboration with the University of Colorado Leeds School of Business that enables every alumni of the Semester Accelerator to receive credit and a scholarship thanks to Jane's generous support to earn their MBA at CU Boulder. A huge thank you as well to our partners, Mountains Edge Fitness, Harvest of Hope, Emergency Family Assistance Association, Naropa University, Lynn University, Universidad Francisco Marroquín, UFM, the beautiful Chautauqua, our alumni. Please say hi in the chat and tell us what year you graduated from. Also, a shout out to our esteemed mentors as well. Please introduce yourself in the chat. Our master course teachers, our preceptors who are our instructors, and they work closely on a weekly basis with our cohort. Big shout out to Rob, Jim, and Molly. Plus, we'll be thanking additional funders and partners at the end of the program. And let's not forget why we're all here today. Scholars of the Watson Semester Accelerator, please say hi in the chat bar. And with that, let's go to our first live pitch. Our first pitch of the evening is from Adara Hagman. Adara joins us live today all the way from our northern neighbors in Canada. Adara is a futurist, a designer, and an explorer. She has also spent time researching carbon sequestration and the future of food and energy. Adara, we're excited to welcome you to the summit and learn more about Trona. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Jorge. I'm super excited to be here today, and I'll jump right into the pitch. 21 hot tubs of water were required to make the outfit that I wore today. That's over 4,000 gallons of water, or enough water for you to drink for 4 years of your life, for just a shirt and jeans to be produced. Globally, we're producing 80 billion new clothes per year. Think 1.3 trillion gallons of water, or 4 billion hot tubs. And water is just one piece. There's CO2, microplastics, waste, and much more being produced as a result of our unsustainable fashion production system, and part of a huge problem called fast fashion. In this system, we're using our limited resources to produce clothes in an unsustainable way. And then they're purchased, worn, and at the end of their life cycle, usually end up in a landfill for millions of years. This linear system was designed to make clothes as fast and as cheap as possible so that brands can make the most clothes and the most money from the newest trends. I think it's apparent that we can no longer afford this broken system. We need to transition to more sustainable fashion production systems, circular ones. In these systems, we can use our resources to produce clothes in a more sustainable way. And at the end of their life cycle, break them down to basic building blocks like dyes and fibers and recycle those into new products in a loop. That's why we created Trona, a slow fashion made-to-order clothing brand targeted at Gen Z and millennials. We're on a mission to help create a circular future of fashion. We're reimagining fashion in 4 ways. First is production. Typical jeans require over 2,000 gallons of water and produce 34 kilograms of CO2. We won't be creating new waste, as we'll be using existing jeans that are no longer worn and upcycling them into new stylish products. Items will range from $30 to $60, and they're made to order, which means when you order it, we create it. So there won't be excess waste from inventory, and we can be size inclusive. Packaging will be made from sustainable materials, and customers will have the option to carbon offset their shipping upon checkout. We want to be leaders in innovating the fashion space and always pushing what's possible. Our first project is figuring out how to remove dye from water in textile production. And we're using microbial fuel cells to figure out how we can do this and generate electricity through the process. Our rehome program is for when you no longer want your Trona item. You can send it back to us and we'll find it a new home, transform it into a new item, or dispose of it. At the moment, 84% of clothes end up in landfills at the end of their life cycle. However, 95% can be recycled. We want to commit to 100% of Trona items to be recycled. If it's not yet disposable yet, we'll save it until we can dispose of it properly. For our launch, we're going to create videos on how we make items in our collection. Amplify these videos through social media platforms. From there, people can visit our website to learn more and join Trona through purchasing our products or amplifying our message of circular fashion systems. There's other sustainable clothing brands like Patagonia and Everlane. However, they're not entirely circular yet. We want to show them with our model that they can create the clothes that they normally do and transition to more circular systems, and through partnerships, support them in doing so. My name is Adara, and I am the founder of Trona. I'm deeply passionate about sustainability and about design. For the past 3 years, I've been working on research projects in sustainability on my mission to help create a more sustainable future through circular systems. I'm super excited about Trona because it combines two of my biggest passions together, and I can't wait to see what future we can create. My ask for you is if you know anyone in sustainability or fashion, or who would be interested in Trona, to help connect us with them. We're an early stage venture who has a ton to learn, and we want to get the word out there about us. At Trona, we're helping to create a future where you can wear the clothes that you love without harming people or the planet. And we invite you to join our movement to help create a circular future of fashion.
Great work, Adara. Thank you for teaching us all about the dangers of fast fashion. And we look forward to seeing how your work at Trona catalyzes a slow fashion movement. Maybe next summit, I'll wear one of the jackets. Thank you, Dara. Our next scholar, Yidi Sang, is joining us all the way from China and is passionate about teaching youth emotional intelligence skills while learning how to code. Unfortunately, Yidi couldn't join us live, but thankfully, we still have the opportunity to showcase her work today. Please welcome Yidi.
Hello, everyone. My name is Edie, and today I'm excited to share you my venture, Present Education. I would like to ask you, what is the secret to high performance and fulfillment? Maybe your answer is being smart, or being rich, or being famous. No, these items are no guarantee of success. According to the research, the answer is actually emotional intelligence, which includes skills like self-awareness. And the good news is these skills are not fixed, they are teachable. Unfortunately, however, today in China, there are no emotional intelligence courses in public schools, and we Present Education aims to solve this problem. We provide online education programs for primary school students that uniquely uses coding and storytelling as a vehicle for teaching social emotional development. Here is how we do it. We use Scratch, an easy-to-use coding program that introduces kids to coding. Imagine that you are a kid in our workshop. We will teach you how to manage your anger and how to code a dialogue in Scratch. Then we will invite you to code a dialogue like this about how to respond to anger based on your own experience. There are companies in China that teach emotional intelligence for kids and companies that teach coding, but there aren't any companies that combine the two as we do, using coding to teach emotional intelligence. And we have a hybrid business model. Currently, we are selling the program directly to parents, and in the future, we will plan to sell to schools as well. We have a huge potential to C and to B market. In China, there are 10 million kids, and only 2% of them are taking after-school coding courses. For these kids, their parents pay $1,000 every year. And there are 160,000 primary schools, and our ministry has announced a series of policies about promoting both coding education and mental health. To attract new users, we offer free trial workshops. Also, we will rely on word of mouth, referral discounts, and co-marketing campaigns with other academies to increase the students we serve. Now we have already designed a free trial pilot workshop and delivered it 10 times to 60 students. And the good news is students are very satisfied with our workshop and 95% of the parents are willing to pay our future programs. Currently, we are developing our pilot program consisting of a series of 5 workshops, and by this year, we aim to reach 250 students. And in 2023, we will sell our program to schools to have a greater impact. Here's the team that makes all this happen. We have expertise in life coach, education, and coding instruction. Our ask today is to please connect us with anyone that you know who is either an expert in emotional intelligence or curriculum development so that we can learn from their experiences as we design our own programs. Our mission is to support the next generation of change makers in China to develop their emotional intelligence. I invite you to join me as we revolutionize the delivery of the training through our unique approach of combining coding and storytelling. Together, let's create the future. Thank you so much.
Great work, Edie. Can't wait to see how combining storytelling and coding to teach emotional intelligence impacts many young people in China and beyond. Next, we would like to share with you the elevator pitches from Patricia, Khalid, Jingi, Naftali, and Rogad, who are working on addressing problems ranging from mental health to climate change. Give it up for this exceptional group of scholars.
Hello, my name is Patricia Garcia, and I'm the founder and CEO at College Thrifts. Our mission is to create more inclusive and sustainable institutions of higher education through sustainably sourced collegiate gear. On our College Thrift platforms, users have the ability to buy and sell their gently used collegiate gear at a fraction of the high bookstore prices, while also supporting 4 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you.
Hello, this is Garida, co-founder and product chief at NewToday. We are a health tech startup that is located in Nairobi, Kenya. Our mission is to reduce the burden imposed on healthcare workers and improve the patient experience by use of technology. Our vision is to reduce the patient fatality levels in hospitals that come as a result of medical errors. We aim to do this by use of technology. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Jinyi. I'm the co-founder of Revolution of Love. Our mission is to empower young Chinese professional women to make a significant difference in their quality of life. For young, anxious, career-driven women in China, Revolution Love provides effective tools to integrate the learning experience in a non-judgmental environment, which is bring vitalities in their lives. We believe full potential in human being, and we love people.
Hello, my name is Naftali Obed, and I'm the founder of Climate Change Renewal. Our mission is basically to provide sustainable solutions to plastic waste here in my community, that is Plateau State, Nigeria, and we'll be able to reduce 20 metric tons yearly, and we'll be using this plastic waste to convert them to interlocking blocks. We are doing this to correct structural deficit, to also teach people about the effect of plastic waste pollution, and entirely to promote climate resilience. Please support this project. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ragad Lafifi, founder and CEO of Fill the Gap, where we redesign university experiences for the ambitious Palestinian students who strive to lead meaningful and impactful lives, through engaging them in creative hands-on training, keeping them at the core of our mentorship, and supporting them as they take the first step into their unique career paths.
Please check out the chat to learn more about the work that Patricia, Khalid, Jingi, Naftali, and Ragad are doing. Great job, team. Our next pitch today is from Tara Chen. Tara is joining us live all the way from China. This semester, she's working with Abi Uganyeni, fellow scholar and an exceptional community advisor, on Mellow Pads. They work to alleviate the effects of menstrual pain. Please welcome Tara.
Thank you, Jorge. I'm Tara from the Mellow Pads. Hello, everyone. We are committed to promoting happy periods through technology. Before getting to know about us, I have a question for all of you. How many women in the world do you think suffer from menstrual pain? Keep this question in your mind for seconds. Now, I would like you to meet Binta. Binta is my venture partner Abby's sister. Every month, she misses 4 school days due to menstrual pain, feebly crouching on the bed. In the short term, it influences her learning and motivation. Also, in the long term, it will affect her fertility and quality of life. Besides Binta, 1 in 10 girls in Africa suffering from the same problem. Well, still, back to the question I asked at the very beginning. About 80% of women globally, equal to 1.9 billion women, including me, have experienced menstrual pain. Hence, we're not just to solve Binta's problem, not just for Africa, but also for the globe. The existing solution we find in Africa, where our venture starts, are painkillers, hot water bottles, and the most popular one we find is heat pads, which can be scalding, stressful, and unsustainable. Whereas our products, the Mellow heat pads, will have functions such as regulated heat, nerve stimulations, adjustable belt, and is solar powered. The biggest advantage we'll have is sustainably reducing menstrual pain by 49% with heat technology. What impact we will have? We're the first of its kind in Africa. Our products are eco-friendly and can create job opportunities, especially for manufacturing industry. We hope to reach millions of women in Africa, including Binta, and support and improve 30% productivity for women. Outside Africa, we have witnessed some competitors, but they are faced with problems such as being too expensive, not eco-friendly enough, and they're hard to get into Africa. Hence, the market size in Nigeria, the country our venture CEO is from, which also has the internet advantage in Africa, is 70 million women. We hope to expand to other African countries with 300 million women, and the global market we have is 1.9 billion. Our venture has already received some positive feedback, and then we'll go to market through B2C and B2B models through various channels such as social media, in-person events, as well as adverts. We have already have some traction from the market. We have over 1,000 established brand impression in universities and got 65 potential customers during our market survey. As for the revenue, after a pilot program this year, we have a real sales start next year. From then, we expect over 100% annual growth, and by year 4, we hope to scale our products to other African countries. Here our ask is $10,000 with 5% revenue sharing in 3 years, which is equal to $25,000. These funds will be used in these 4 modules, centering on a 6-month pilot program this year. Here comes the core of our venture. We have diversified background and from different countries, but we have a common goal. We are the Mellowpads team. Let's together build an ecosystem to support global women, especially women in Africa, including Binta, to improve comfortability and productivity even during their periods. Thank you.
Wow, outstanding work by Tara and Abby. We look forward to being witnesses to the impact that you're going to make. Thank you. Up next, I'm excited to announce the first ever Everest Award winner at Watson Institute. At Watson Institute, we believe in investing in individuals rather than their ventures. The Everest Award recognizes a current scholar who has demonstrated the most personal and professional growth during their semester. After a vote from the preceptors, I'm excited to announce that the recipient of the Everest Award for Spring 2021 is Khalid Ahmed. This spring, Khalid was awarded seed funding for the for-profit track at Funders Week, individually connected with more people in the last 4 months than the entire Watson team has over the last 4 years, has worked closely with his mentors and team to continue to elevate and push forward his venture, and has shown that his platform is already beginning to save lives. And now, I would like to welcome Khalid and Rob Kellogg, our transformative entrepreneurship preceptor, to join us for a conversation about Khalid's journey at Watson Institute. Although we do have many live elements this evening, this conversation is pre-recorded.
Hi, Khalid. Congratulations on the inaugural first-time award recipient of our Everest Award here at Watson.
Thank you very much. I'm super humbled.
Well, you've worked hard this semester, and just as one of your preceptors here at Watson, I've just seen the incredible growth that you've achieved over the last 4 months. So it's wonderful to see you here and just have a quick chat with you about your Watson experience.
I'm super excited. Let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. So you're from Kenya. Tell us a little bit about your upbringing and kind of how did you get to Watson and kind of tell us a little bit about your story and your journey to Watson.
Yeah, so I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm from a family of 10 where I'm the third born. I'm a clinical nutritionist by profession. So when I started my venture, I hit a lot of obstacles in terms of individuals who did not want to help me. So I decided to look for help online, whereby I came across opportunity sites. So they usually post opportunities once after every 48 hours. So one day they posted Watson Institute semester accelerator, and I was like, yeah, I've sent over 14,000 applications. Why not try this one too? So I sent the application. I spoke to Miranda. I asked her whether my venture was applicable to the Watson program, and she said it will be something which can be accelerated through the program. And then I just applied. They got the 50% scholarship, and then the Sisla family were generous enough to pay for the whole tuition fee. So I'm super grateful.
Well, we're grateful to have you here, and we're glad you could participate in the last 4 months. It's been I think it's been a great journey for you. So like, tell us a little bit. What were some of the highlights from the last 4 months at Watson? Like, what's helped you just both as an entrepreneur and as a person?
Wow. So that question is very complex. Because I would say personally, because I run a health tech startup, I can put it into this context. Transformative entrepreneurship and lab are the hardware, whereby transformative action is a software which runs the hardware. So I think the classes have been super enlightening for me. I would say I've moved as 3 years in the 4 months that I've been in Watson. I would say that I came with an open mindset, willing to learn, because learning never ends. And I would say for sure the content that I learned from transformative entrepreneurship and the other courses were just super informative for me, and they will take me throughout my career. So and like I said, I cannot put it into words because there is no way I can actually describe it, because I would be lying if there was a word that I could use to describe my experience at Watson. I would say in terms of Harry Potter, I would say abracadabra, because everything opened up. So
nice. I like the Harry Potter reference. So Khalid, every entrepreneur, as you well know, faces significant obstacles to get to the point of being able to bring a product to market. What are some of the challenges that you faced as an entrepreneur and with your Nutritech venture?
Yeah, so the first thing was that I am a trained clinical nutritionist. So my entire coursework is based on health. So when I decided to develop a technological solution, there and then I was already at a disadvantaged position because I lacked the technical aspect, rather the coding and the software engineering. So what I did was that I decided to teach myself. So I went online and enrolled on Harvard classes. I started to teach myself how to code. So I would say after learning the basic of coding, I was still having issues, but I decided to partner with a software engineer, and we built the product. So the problem was the cost, was health cost, and then the technological bit was something which I was totally lacking.
So at Watson, you get a lot, you have a huge supporting cast. There's a lot of resources that are provided to you. You have mentors, you have staff, you have preceptors. think about all that. What's the best piece of advice that you've gotten at your Watson experience?
Network like your startup depends on it. It's that simple.
That's great. Well, that's a good way to end it. So, as one of your preceptors, I'm just thrilled that you were selected for this award. You are very worthy recipient of this award, and I wish you the best of luck in your career and your venture. And I expect big things from you, Khalid, in the future.
Yeah, the pressure is real with the Everest Award, so I have no option. I have to live it up.
Thanks, Khalid.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Khalid and Rob. Khalid, we can't wait to see how you and your team change healthcare in Kenya, the African continent, and the world. We will be sending you your very own custom embroidered Watson cape to commemorate this award. So look out for that in the mail. Congratulations, Khalid. I'll take good care of it until you receive it. Our next series of elevator pitches are from Razine, Karamia, Ife, Asma, and James, who are working on solving problems ranging from water management to sanitation. Everyone, please put your hands together for this outstanding group of scholars.
Hello, my name is Razin, and I'm the founder and CEO of HydroGo Plus. Our mission is to empower clients such as yourself with critical metrics for conservation, overall consumer health in relation to water quality and supply. Through data-driven water management, we someday hope to prevent disease outbreaks to make a broader impact in the world. Come join us in this mission. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Karamia Valentine. I'm currently a scholar in the free agent track, and I'm passionate about sustainability and the environment and how I can use journalism to actually enact social change. So my plans for the future are to be a journalist and write specifically about environmental issues such as overfishing and plastic ocean pollution.
Hello. My name is Ifeoluwa Igili, and I'm the Director of Operations at Better Life Sanitation Solutions in Southwest Nigeria. Our mission is to provide Nigerians with safe, secure, and sustainable sanitation facilities because we believe that with the right kind of education to trigger behavioral change, Nigerians can take charge of their own sanitation and hygiene and also be responsible for creating cleaner and safer communities.
Hello. My name is Esma Adnan, and I am currently a scholar in the free agent track. I became interested in water problem early on since I grew up in American City where water was polluted and unsafe to drink, necessitating the purchase of bottled and tap water filter. And when I attended a lecture about water treatment at the university, it was then when I realized how important water is in everything we do and how it can be significant and sometimes underestimated risk to all developments. Since then, my main focus has become to learn, gain experience in the water field, and help providing a safe and pure water to everyone in need.
Hello, my name is James Pack. I'm the CEO and founder of Mental Youth Tainer. Our mission is to provide training and life guidance opportunities for those who are struggling with mental health issues, especially for young adults ages 15 through 35, and also provide transitioning programs such as leadership development programs and workforce development programs to prepare for the workforce of the future.
Thank you, Razine, Karamia, Ife, Asma, and James. We know the world has big things in store for each of you. Next up, we have Bella Ferreira, who joins us live from Brazil. Bella is a co-founder of Instituto Futuro para Todos, where she and her team are focused on expanding access to futuristic education and sustainability for Brazilian youth. Please join me in welcoming Bella.
Thank you, Jorge. I'm happy to be here today to talk to you about Instituto Futuro para Todos, the Future for All Institute. We're bringing futuristic education and sustainability into Brazilian slums. First, I want you to imagine two people wanting to go from one floor to another in a building. One has a chance to go by elevator. The other has to climb a wall without equipment to get there. Now, if reaching that second floor means achieving a bright future, unfortunately, Brazilian low-income youth are the ones bound to the climbing due to a lack of access to meaningful educational opportunities. Today, over 32 million Brazilians find themselves in poverty. Only in 2020, due to changes to remote learning, 1.4 million students lost access to education because they were digitally excluded. The tragic outcomes of these are students facing huge obstacles in building careers through education and ending up underemployed or even choosing the path of crime, since it is very accessible in the context of slums. Our solution for this problem is providing students with the opportunity to equip themselves with tools that public school does not teach. That includes job training, personal development skills, digital literacy, and financial literacy. Although we value and promote social assistance, our focus is developing the students' self-leadership and technical skills needed to succeed professionally in the 21st century. So, how far we've come in this mission? In our initial 5 months, we have promoted a 3-month sustainable agriculture program, graduating 15 students in sustainable agricultural practices and entrepreneurship. This culminated in the creation of a garden in the Valkyries Institute, our partner institute in our target community. There, we have also installed a container for recyclables, as you can see in the upper right corner. Now the community has a proper space for disposing the recyclables, and 100% of that revenue is reverted back to us. We have promoted a creativity, communication, and personal finances trainings for over 40 students, offered a free law services facility for our students' families, and we currently own over 1,000 books that are available for the whole community in our open library. We currently work with volunteers as we are piloting our programs and validating our themes to walk towards a sustainable business model in the future. I want to highlight Ryan. Ryan is one of 3 children from a single mother who is a chemical addict. Ryan joined our agriculture program, and from another teen in a vulnerable household, he became not only a producer of organic greens, but an entrepreneur. He now sells his organic greens every weekend, contributing to the income of his family, and now envisions a future as an agriculturist. Our vision for the upcoming semester is that we double the frequency of the trainings that we offer. This would mean a training a weekend, that we offer 24 lectures in public schools, juvenile detention centers, and communities, that we get over 30 teens inserted in the job market, just like Ryan, through our intermediations and trainings, and that will reduce 40% of school evasion among the students that we worked with. So how can you support us on this mission? We are currently asking for $5,000 to expand our programs in the upcoming semester and looking for speakers for motivational lectures and teachers for long-term courses. You can, for example, sponsor a lecture or course for us, host one with your own expertise for free, or connect us to valuable people in Brazil. We are a team of 13 rebels with a cause, as we like to call ourselves, and our network of supporters is ever growing. We strongly believe that it doesn't matter the harsh past you come from, but the bright future that you strive for. Keep connected with us at Instituto Futuro para Todos on Instagram. You can donate and change a young person's future today through our website. Thank you very much.
Wonderful pitch, Bella. The future of Brazil is brighter because of people like you. Hi, my name is Eric Glustrom, and I'm the CEO and founder of Watson Institute. Tonight, we have the opportunity to honor a Watson Institute alumna who has been a core part of our story, our culture, and our mission since the beginning. As many of you know, every summit, we acknowledge one alum who has made a particularly powerful impact on our world, who has demonstrated an exemplary level of courage and protected the courage of their fellow scholars and alums. Tessa Zimmerman was not only the very first class of Watson Institute, but she was also the first scholar to graduate from Watson Institute at Lynn University's collaboration with a one-of-a-kind bachelor's degree from Lynn University. Yet, when Tessa became a Watson Institute scholar, the degree track didn't even exist. I still remember, like yesterday, a hike that we had in Chautauqua when Tessa kindly requested that Watson needed to develop a degree option ASAP because she wanted to be the first one to join it. Well, Tessa's kind request inspired our collaboration with Lynn University, the one-of-a-kind bachelor's degree, and Tessa becoming the pioneer graduate, just as she said she was going to do. Her high school counselor once told Tessa that she could never go to college because her anxiety was too severe. Well, Tessa sure proved her wrong. Tessa is someone who has been strengthened by a tremendous amount of adversity in her life. I have had the incredible opportunity to witness Tessa channel her challenges to make her a stronger, more effective, more authentic, and a more impactful and wholehearted leader. As we say at Watson Institute, Tessa found her fire by turning her fears into her fuel. The organization Tessa started and leads, Asset Education, equips teachers and students across Colorado and the broader US with short lesson plans that help them to manage their own stress and anxiety. I still remember when Tessa built her first partnerships with schools like New Vista High School in Boulder and Denver School of Science and Technology in Denver. She would come back to Watson after a day of building partnerships and implementing Asset's program, proud that an entire grade level at one of her partner schools had been trained in the Asset model. Well, today, just about 5 years since its founding, through Asset-trained educators in 60 schools, the Asset Fellows and partners like Teach for America, Asset Education impacts over 40,000 students per month. 40,000 students who are now finding out how to transform their fears into fuel, just as Tessa has done. Asset has received recognition and support from Denver Public Schools Imaginarium Award, the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, the Colorado Health Foundation, and many others. But it isn't Tessa's accomplishments that led us to award her with the Cape of Courage this evening. It is her character, her courage, her determination, spirit, and inner strength that she has clearly demonstrated to all of us since the first day she arrived in Chautauqua Park in August of 2013. It is her character and how she has protected her courage and the courage of her fellow Watson Institute scholars that will take her far and allow her to impact the lives of millions of students in the years to come. Tessa, thank you for being a core part of the Watson Institute mission from the beginning, demonstrating wholehearted leadership day in and day out, and congratulations on receiving the Spring 2021 Cape of Courage. Next, we would like to welcome Tessa Zimmerman, who is joining us live this evening from Boulder, Colorado, to share with us a little bit about her journey, Asset Education, and the impact of her work.
Eric, it is an immense honor to receive the Cape of Courage. 5 years ago, I stood on the Watson stage, and Asset impacted 125 students a week. And today, 5 years later, we impact 40,000 students a week. And when I reflect back on the past 5 years and what has been the single most catalytic element that has helped our growth that I have done, I believe it is the practice of wholehearted leadership. The poet David Whyte says that the antidote to exhaustion is wholeheartedness. And I define wholehearted leadership as being present in every moment. Being present in the moments of challenge when I want to run away, and being just as present in those moments of challenge, in the moments of joy and celebration and a huge success. And what I think has helped me become a better wholehearted leader is looking to our Asset community to see the wholehearted leaders that exist in that space. And so I'm going to share with you 2 wholehearted leaders that I've had the privilege of learning from this year. They just so happen to be 10th graders. Tyrone is a 10th grade student at North High School, and he is hands down the most positive human I have the gift of knowing. See, Tyrone noticed during the pandemic that his peers' mental health was seriously declining. And in response to that, he decided that he would make videos of the asset stress management tools for his entire school of 1,200 students. And what I admire most about Tyrone's wholehearted leadership is that he takes the time to deeply empathize with his community and then respond with what they need. The second wholehearted leader I have the privilege and honor of knowing is a 10th grade student named Sarah. She attends the Denver School of the Arts, and I've gotten to know her through the Colorado Youth Congress. And what I've learned from Sarah is the power of listening. Sarah has taught me how to hold space for people to share and how to listen, not with the intention of listening to respond, but listening to understand. And so my invitation to the Watson community this evening is, who are the wholehearted leaders in your community that you can learn from? I hope you look out for the people that you can listen to, learn from, and practice alongside wholehearted leadership. Thank you, Watson. Thank you, Eric. It is such a gift to be here with you all tonight.
Thank you, Tessa, for the work that you have done and continue to do each and every day. You are an inspiration, and we are all proud of you. However, we're not quite done yet. There are a few folks that would also like to share a couple of words.
So technically the first time that Tessa and I actually met happened to be in preschool back in Connecticut, and coming full circle to Watson, it was just so funny that we had started on this educational journey together and then had finished together. And first of all, I just couldn't think of anybody more qualified for the Cape of Courage, because as I've been close to watching Tessa's journey these past couple of years, she truly is the embodiment of courage. And I'll never forget when I was applying to Watson, my first interview was actually with Tessa. And I'll always remember pacing back and forth in my CU dorm room, so nervous about this Watson interview, and then getting on the phone with Tessa, and all of a sudden, all my worries had went away. She completely saw me for who I was and what I was trying to do, and gave the recommendation for me to actually be accepted. And I'm so grateful that that was my first interaction with Watson, because after getting into social entrepreneurship and learning about what that concept was, Tessa just truly is a social entrepreneur at heart. Tessa, congratulations. I hope that you take this Cape of Courage and continue to go out and help other students all around the world find their own courage and their own confidence.
Through her leadership, she's also created a culture of gratitude, of wholeheartedness, of trust. Everything is based off of relationships, and I've really been inspired by her to lead, teach, and serve differently. Tessa is also bold. It's incredible to see someone who struggles with anxiety keynote a conference with over 200 New York City principals with confidence and conviction. She's just a true model of the power and impact that quick, bite-sized tools can have on a person. Tessa also doesn't do things because she's supposed to. She doesn't do things so she can check them off a list, though that is incredibly satisfying to her. She does them because she deeply cares. And it's because of her authenticity and drive that the culture at Asset is one where people feel valued, heard, appreciated, motivated. And I've never felt so seen at a job before. And I know I keep saying this, but it's true. She is somebody who just constantly blows me away. I am so blown away by what she's created. She is one of the most treasured and special people in my life. And I feel honored that I get to work and grow and learn with her every day. My friend, you are the ultimate jackhammer to complacency. And I'm honored to work with you and know you.
Hey Tessa, congrats on the Cape of Courage Award. You've done a lot, and I feel like I've been able to kind of be a part of your journey even though we're not super close together. I remember when I first met you my freshman year of high school. I believe you were first starting out on your Watson journey, and you came in during our eShip Startup Weekend giving us advice on our startup ideas, and I remember you even led us through an email workshop, which was really fun. Started from just your beginning journey at Watson to launching your own book and having an entire nonprofit to yourself, and you employ people and have your own board of directors, which is pretty crazy. I think it's only been like 4 years, which is a lot of growth that's been happening in those 4 years. I think the biggest thing that I've learned from you is how you've led through relationships. Seeing you work with Mr. Modak, seeing you work with Miss Leach, and seeing you work with Teach for America Colorado too. It was awesome to see you pop in and out of my senior high school classes, and allowing me to lead us through workshops even in front of your partners, which was fun. And I thank you for letting me be a part, being a small part in your journey. I remember you opened up the opportunity for us students to be a part of an asset promotional video, and that was really fun. So I thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey, and I'm excited for all the things that you will continue to do as you go about your journey. It's only been 4 years, and you have a lot of life ahead of you. So I'm rooting for you, and keep inspiring, and please keep leading through your community. You inspire me, and thank you very much. Congratulations.
What a beautiful reflection of the impact that Tessa has made. Thank you, Justin, Gina, and Jaden for sharing this gift. I have witnessed Tessa being vulnerable, honest, surprisingly hilarious, and ambitious. The world is your sandbox in so many ways. There are very few people at this event that will get the following reference, but I cannot miss the opportunity to share that you once called yourself, with the utmost confidence, a stud muffin, as a reaction to achieving yet another success. You certainly have a peculiar way of celebrating, Tessa. And today, we are celebrating you. Much love, my friend. Our next series of elevator pitches feature Carla, Marvell, Serena, Kimo, and Abby, who are working on solving problems ranging from promoting effective democracies to combating desertification. Please help us welcome this wonderful group of scholars.
Hello, my name is Carla Benfica and I'm the co-founder of Andemos. Our mission is to build spaces for dialogue and joint learning about democracy in Brazil, bringing young people closer to civic participation in their communities. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marvell Garrett and I am the founder of History in the Making. Our mission is to create the next generation of positive change agents and proactive community leaders through students by developing interactive educational, historical, augmented reality experiences to be used by students throughout the general public.
Hello, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the free agent for Revolution of Love. Our community assists young career-driven Chinese women on their mental health issues and pushing them towards personal growth. Coming from a traditional Vietnamese background, I have experienced patriarchy, so I resonate with these women, and I'm excited every day to come up with new solutions to help them. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kemo Fati. I am the founder and executive director of a conservation organization here in West Africa, Green Up Gambia. Our mission is to scale up nature-based solutions for climate change, as well as adapted farming practices that can help farmers to grow crops all year round. The Sahel has been suffering from water shortages and water scarcity, and this has put food security at risk. Our vision is an environmentally friendly, ecologically stable, and economically flourishing Gambia.
Hello there, my name is Abigail Oguyemi, and I am the CEO and founder of the MeloPass Project, a life-changing venture that seeks to address the menstrual healthcare challenges of women in Africa with regards managing their menstrual period in the most dignifying and confidential manner. Our current project, which is the Melo Heat Pad, seeks to alleviate menstrual pain by up to 49% using nerve stimulations and various technologies. We are the MeloPass team, and our aim is to promote happy periods using technology in Africa. Thank you.
Fantastic job, Carla, Marvell, Serena, Kimo, and Abby. We look forward to witnessing the impact that each of you will create. Next up is Ayman Degacia, founder of the Basma Tech Incubator. His mission is to educate, employ, and empower individuals with disabilities. Please join me in welcoming, all the way live from Algeria, Ayman.
Thank you so much, Jorge, and I'm so happy to be here today. Hi, everyone. I'm Ayman Degacia. I'm from Algeria, and I'm co-founder of Basma Tech Incubator. Let me first ask you a question. How many people live with disabilities in the world? Well, here is a hint. 1 of every 10 people has disabilities. However, there is more than 1 billion people are disabled, and more than 70% of them at the working age are unemployed. People with disabilities are underrepresented in higher wage positions and facing multiple barriers to find a secure job. The social exclusion of people with disabilities from workplace deprives society of an estimated $1.94 trillion in the annual loss in GDP. Because we believe that self-employment could help people with disabilities to overcome barriers to work, we have created Basma Tech, this virtual incubator that supports people with disabilities to start their own business or to find their desired job. Our mission is to educate, employ, and empower over 1 billion people with disabilities through our virtual training and mentorship. We basically provide 2 programs: incubation and acceleration program for people with disabilities who want to develop their entrepreneurial mindset in order to create or grow their own business, and employment program for those who want to find their desired job. Our business model is based on B2C, where the participant will pay for our monthly program, as well as an equity stake from successful startups who pass by our incubation and acceleration program. There are a couple of organizations who are helping people with disabilities through philanthropic events. But what makes Basma Tech Incubator different is our program is designed to increase the awareness of entrepreneurship for people with disabilities, to provide a good understanding of business tools needed in order to achieve self-employment success, and to create a pathway for people with disabilities in order to find their desired job. Here is our team, and I'm Ayman and Nordin. We are the founders of Basma Tech Incubators. We both have worked in private and public incubator, with 77 inspiring and outstanding trainers and mentors who have joined our team. Our primary service at the moment is the virtual employment program, where we are going to connect people with disabilities with companies. The participant will pay for our program $99 with a free month of mentorship. Our company will pay for who they will get a job after completing this program. In 1 year, we are aiming to reach 500 people with disabilities, so we can make profit of more than $38,000. In 5 years, with our potential partners, we can reach more than 100,000 people with disabilities, so we can make billions of dollars. We have decided to donate 4% to 65 million people with disabilities who are now suffering without wheelchairs. So, here are our main steps. We are going to become a legal entity, launching the virtual incubator platform, making partnership with the international organizations, and call for entrepreneurs with disabilities by the end of this year. We ask you today to connect us with foundations and organizations who are working with people with disabilities, as well as $26,000 as a recoverable grant in order to become legal constitute and to cover the operation cost for 1 year until we start making money. Basma Tech is an Arabic word, means your smile. We want to bring back smile to people with disabilities, making them involved and engaged in our society. Join us and be part of it. Thank you so much.
Excellent presentation, Ayman. The work that you do is immensely important. Thank you for the smiles. I would also like to add that Ayman is working closely with fellow Algerian Watson alumni and mentor Abdelhad Farhat. And with that, I would like to share with you the elevator pitches from April, Hezi, Audrey, and Munger, who are working on challenges ranging from soil degradation to the lack of real-world education opportunities in traditional education systems. Everyone, please put your hands together for this exceptional group of scholars.
Hello, my name is April. I'm the co-founder of SN Tutor, an education tech company. Our mission is to maximize study experience for international students globally. Our solution consists of an AI-driven website combined with one-on-one tutoring service to help students bridge their academic gaps. By creatively engaging with our students, we recommend resources tailored to their individual needs to enhance their study experience and empower them to excel in life.
Hello, my name is Heshbon Mogao and I'm the founder of EnactPad. Our mission is to help girls in low-income households live a healthy menstrual life while equipping them with the power of information. We visualize healthy menstrual lives for all, reduce school dropout cases, and open conversations of dignity in menstruation. By working with community women, we train girls how to make their own pads. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Audrey Estaco. I am team lead at Saban Sake. We're a climate tech company working within the regenerative agriculture space by boosting soil health for farmers across sub-Saharan Africa. Our raison d'etre is to improve food sovereignty whilst empowering farmers to play a vital role in combating climate change.
Hello, my name is Munger and I am the founder of Sui Youth. Our mission is to help college students improve their self-cognition so that they can better understand their talents and interests. And finally, we hope to help college students make better career choices before graduation. Thanks for listening.
Wow. Thank you, April, Hezi, Audrey, and Munger for closing out our pitches for the evening. I can't speak for everyone else attending this summit, but I continue to be impressed by how all of the scholars are taking bold steps to create impact in their communities and beyond. Now, I would like to shift gears and honor the mentors that have supported the scholars on their journeys. During their time at the Semester Accelerator, each scholar is paired with 2 mentors. In this spring, we were fortunate to have 40 mentors from across Colorado, the country, and the world work with our scholars. The Watson mentors consistently go above and beyond. This impressive group of leaders and entrepreneurs are, in many ways, an integral part of our scholars' journey. In all honesty, this program wouldn't be the same without our mentors. I'm often hearing from scholars how useful the conversations with their mentors are, or how often they incorporate their insights and feedback into their work. Mentors, what you do is a definition of invaluable. With that, I'm excited to share with you a couple of stories from 3 of our scholars about how mentors have impacted them during their time at Watson this semester.
Hi everyone, I'm Kermia Valentine, and I would just love to say thank you to my 2 Watson mentors, Omid Ghalamzadeh and Susan Green. You 2 helped me in more ways than I could imagine, and not just with Watson. Yes, you were great at guiding me through any questions that I had about my venture and helping me with financials, especially you, Omid. But more importantly, you both were there for me when I needed you. I went through a few things this semester, and without your emotional support and allowing me to talk to you guys and just being there for me and being understanding, it really helped me, and it helped me get through this semester. So I would just love to thank you both for being there for me and for all of your kind words and all of your amazing insight that you gave me. You both helped me grow tremendously as a person at Watson. So thank you forever.
Hello,
This is Khalil Hamid from Watson. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our mentors who have been teaching us throughout the cohort. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank in specific my two mentors, Jatin Kataria, Chris Mears. One moment whereby they both stood out for me was that Mr. Jatin is a master of criticism, constructive criticism to be specific, and as Elon Musk says, constructive criticism is more valuable than gold. So thank you so much, Jatin. For Chris, he's just an outright humble person. He took his time to help me out and asked me outright, how do you want me to help you? Do a Word document and I'll talk to my network to see how we can help you. I would like just to appreciate all our mentors for the time that they put in. The guest lectures in Watson, Tom Wyman, Jeff Hoffman, the likes of Sabrina. I cannot mention everybody, but I'd just like to thank you. Thank you so much. We've learned so much and we're going to incorporate all your teachings in our day-to-day entrepreneurial life.
Hi everyone, I'm Isabella Fajeda and I'd like to demonstrate my gratitude for my two Watson mentors, Abdallah Shuff and Lisa McAllister. My most sincere thank you. Thank you for being such caring listeners and strong supporters. My Watson experience wouldn't have been so transformative if it weren't for all the challenging questionings and wise perspectives that you have brought me. I want to give special highlight to two moments. One, when Lisa McAllister guided me through an exercise for me to tap into my intuition because I was feeling very confused about my university choice. The other one, when Abdallah guided me on a deep reflection about myself because I was being too harsh on me, doubting my capabilities and my worth. I'm so grateful for this and many other moments where you have reassured me of my potential for making change and causing the impact that I dream of. Thank you so much.
I think we can all agree that our mentors have a great influence on each scholar. And we are grateful for all the incredible mentors who have supported our scholars, not just this semester, but since Watson started in 2013. Thank you, mentors, for continually supporting our scholars. I will now like to take a moment to thank the following individuals, partners, and funders. The Watson Board. Thank you to the incredible Watson Board, including Jason Griffith, Jane Strode-Miller, Aaron Krampitz, and Mike Miles, who also pioneered with us the investment structure to launch Watson Institute at UFM, Universidad Francisco Marroquín. The Caruso Foundation, especially Dan Caruso, who is leading 4 master courses in brain trust with Watson Institute entrepreneurs throughout 2021. The Intuitive Foundation, Philanthropies and Libby Cook, Rick White, Jane McConnell, and TJ Hyman. Jin Hooten, Justin Gold of Justin's Peanut Butter, who led the first and truly unforgettable master course of this semester. Meryl and Leslie Glustrom, Brian McCarr and Claire Campbell, David Lord, Andrew Larson, Aaron Patillo, Praful Shah, a cherished investor, partner, and pillar of our Funders Week program. Mo Siegel, a light in our community and a generous funder who regularly leads transformative master courses, brain trust, and one-on-one sessions with the Watson Institute scholars. We would also like to thank Jeannie and Mike O'Connor, Steve Whitaker, Connie Franchino, the Himera Foundation, Meg Porfido, and Mark Fewer, Polly and Brad Sipkins, James Boyd, and Steve Ellis. We will now have the opportunity to leave this platform and join the Watson Scholars for breakout panels on Zoom. We have 3 breakout panels, each focused on a different topic. So you can choose a topic area that is most interesting or relevant to you. The Zoom breakout panels will provide you the opportunity to meet the scholars in a more intimate setting. Here are the steps that you should take. So step 1, choose one of the topic areas, whether it is education, health, or the environment. Step 2, click on the Zoom link in the chat corresponding to the topic area that you're interested in. Step 3, magically appear in just a couple of minutes with a group of your fellow attendees and Watson Institute scholars. Now, before we transition to the breakout panels, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and one of you for joining us today to celebrate our spring 2021 cohort. Time is the most precious gift that each of us can give. So the fact that you chose to spend your time with us absolutely means the world to our scholars and our team. Thank you. And we look forward to seeing you in a couple of minutes at the breakout panels.